Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio Sea Block Mod. So we are slowly setting up our algae farms. It's a trial. I'm trying to make more room to get some wood processing in place. I think that we don't have enough inserters, so we need to get this system going again. Just go ahead and start trying to make that happen. This isn't working because of too much purified water. Right, that one. Where is it? The round thing. There. We're about to run out of power, like usual. Just burn coke for a bit. I want to keep things going. We need more inserters, which means we need more iron or coke. This is happening. It's just slow. Everything is slow. Takes forever. Oops, I didn't mean to grab all that brown algae. Oh well. But I'm feeling confident. I feel like we're making some real progress here. Do we need more of these? Where are the rest of them? I guess we need more of them since I don't seem to have any others. Okay, let's clear some more room. We need more liquefiers. Actually, wait a minute. How many do we need per one for the other? Just a second. So this is producing at 40 algae per 20 seconds. That's not right. 40 algae per 20 seconds. I think I already might have done this. Oh well. 40 algae. No, it's at 2 algae per second. And the liquefier consumes... Where's the liquefier? Liquefier, there. Consumes algae to make cellulose fiber at 10 every 3 seconds. Per second per factory. And we consume... what was it? 10 every 3 seconds. Per liquidator. This was really per farm. So we have what? We have 8. Which means we need 5 algae liquidators. How are we going to supply that? So that's it needs 3. Each one needs 3 per second. That's not going to work because each of the arms only transfers what? 1 per second, I think. What's the speed on a liquidator? Crafting speed 1.5. So we can't supply. We can't supply liquefiers. Liquidator, liquefier, whatever. So in practice, let's see. Is a half what is a normal inserter? Is it 1 per half second? I think it's 1 per second. So really, we're consuming at 3 per second, which means we need 6. Or what's the output of that recipe? It's producing 5 cellulose fiber, which again, it would take, which we can get out in 6 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Did I do that right? Wait a minute. So I need 10, which means I need 3 arms to swing 3.5 times, or 3 1/3 times. So that would take 3 1/3 seconds. So practically, it's gonna take 4 seconds, each. Sort of. Oh, let's just leave it alone. We'll build 6, and that will probably be sufficient. Which means we need more of the liquefiers. We don't have enough of them. Where are these? Liquefier. Needs more iron. Yes, that's where we were before a moment ago. Let's resupply these slag things. More pipes. I need bricks. We're actually gonna need more than one because we'll need one to make what's it? To make the CO2. I clicked the wrong thing. That's okay. That's okay. You know, we just will hold a ton of brown algae apparently. All right. Let's get real here. Let's think. So we're gonna do. Where are my liquefiers? They're being made. It'll help a lot when I finally can recognize the icons for each of these things, because right now I'm still kind of flailing around. Six, we're gonna say. They're gonna need to be spaced. Actually, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna load 3, so I need to load 10. It'll take 5 seconds for each. So I'm consuming. Each one's gonna have 2. It's gonna be the loading that's gonna be the problem. Each one's gonna have 2 inserters. 2 inserters can load. One inserter can load 1 thing per second. 2 can do 2 things per second. So it's gonna take 5 seconds to load 10 algae. Wait a minute. So 2 per second. That's in practice what's going on. So we really need a lot more liquefiers. How's this doing? Low on slag. Whenever I alt-tab, I forget that I have to turn it back on. I wonder why everything looks so different. We said I was 16, right? Effectively, we need... well, wait a minute. Because this crafting time is longer. That's why. Oh, I hate when I'm being limited by inserters. But if we had the higher tier of pulls, of arms, we could do a full 3 loading in. We can't. We're going to have to do just 2. So... can we make splitters? Yes, we can. Very, very slowly. Why isn't this being built? Because we're out of slack. Sorry if I'm, waffling a bit, trying to decide exactly what I want to do before committing. But, I kind of just have to psych myself up for it, as silly as that sounds. We're gonna need so many more inserters. We are finally ran through all of the extra copper, so we should switch over this to producing the other one, stereotypes. And then these will no longer have that. Should I just do direct insertion, maybe? To create the next thing? What's the next thing I'm gonna create upstream from that? Wood chips. Wood pellets. Just need 12 cellulose fiber, and we're producing cellulose fiber at the rate of 5. No, this is so much cleaner to think of it this way. So we'll produce a line of cellulose fiber this way. Need more of those. That's what we're making, so. This is not 16, this is 14. That's fine. I'd rather see things overflowing than not. So many more inserters. I don't want to use burners. We need copper, we said. Running low on coal. Based on, yeah, we ran through that slag pretty quick. Oops. Keep doing that. Then I'll just accumulate here. That's not gonna help. Need it to build these. I guess we could switch to full time. No, we need the iron. No matter what. We'll just have to happen faster. But yeah, it seems like the water goes left before it goes right. Because this isn't filling up as quickly as this. This one seems it's always at 50. Like you can tell, this only produced 9, and this is 17. We just emptied them both. Let's turn that off for a little bit. Or we can tell it to make stereotype too. Just to get copper up a little bit, so we can make those inserters. I suppose we could just switch them. No sag. No power. That's the issue. We really need to automate boards. But we're kind of far away from that. I don't think that... I mean, I'm just trying to get fuel right now, so we can keep our factory online the entire day. We need another liquefier. Or like 2 or 3 more, maybe. Yeah, it's the copper holding us back. Sorry if this is less entertaining than like my other series I play. Just because it seems like I can't go very quickly. I have to sit around and wait for things to happen a lot. Or just carry things from place to place. And I still can't figure out, I'm still having trouble remembering which window is which. When I'm looking for recipes and stuff. I don't need to do it that full. We need to keep track of our poles. They are expensive to make. Relatively. And this isn't working because of lack of carbon dioxide. I only have one of those. I want 2 of those. Need some more stone. We have some coal somewhere, right? I guess we have some blocks we can turn into coal. And yeah, we have some things we can make into blocks too. I just want to make sure we don't accidentally screw ourselves over by eliminating a vital resource that we can't make more of. What was it doing? I was going to make another liquefier. Eventually, we're going to make coal down this way. And then we'll come up here. We'll feed it back into the system. For now, we can steal some coal. Yeah. Let's jumpstart this. Are these going yet? Very slowly? Yeah, they're going. Nice. Need more of everything, but you know, still. I keep grabbing the algae accidentally. It's not a terrible thing, it's just a little annoying. And we're all slow again. As this ran out, that ran through coke so quickly. Ooh my. Well, that's why we're doing this. Why aren't these working? They haven't grabbed enough. They ran out of power too soon. This might be overly ambitious, but I think we need to go back to doing some manually moving things around rather than trying to do it all ourselves. All by belts, for the moment at least. Just to keep that going. So that we can get everything else we need. Can this even support this many? I thought we said we had problems. It moves 13 per second on one of its lanes, right? Yeah, it looks like it's getting down all the way. Even with these pulling in full time. Okay. Let's not worry about it. Okay, so what's the next step here? Next step here is assembling machines to turn it into... We need more assembling machines. A ton more assembling machines. And that's gonna be so much iron I need. Now, what's the ratio between these two things? Remember we did it before, but I don't remember what the answer was. So it needs to pull in 12 cellulose fiber. At most, we can pull in 6 per second, which is going to be fine. It'll be 4 per second. So we'll pull in everything we need over 3 seconds, so we can produce this at full time if we have enough incoming fiber. So we're producing 2 wood pellets every 4 seconds. So half a wood pellet a second. This needs 8 wood pellets every 2 seconds. Ooh, that's okay. That's actually a much more... I think I must have gotten that backwards last time. So we're producing each one of these produce half a wood pellet a second. So to keep this fully supplied, we need let's see, we need 2 of them. No, that works out. That's what I thought it was. And how much can this eat? So this these are input limited. So we are consuming 2 algae per second, and 2 algae is the equivalent of, what's the recipe? 2 algae is 2.5, 2 algae is 1 cellulose fiber per second, effectively, because it's the input speed, not the actual recipe speed. It's going to give us a problem. So 1 algae is a second from each of these. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 of these. So we're producing 14 cellulose per second. Total. And this recipe is going to be we're going to be grabbing 2 cellulose per second. Which means this will actually take 6 seconds to complete, not the 4 that says. Right? Am I thinking about this wrong? No, we could have 3. No, we can't. We can only have 2 here. I just want to verify that we don't have a full set of fiber ready to go before. Or we did. But not if there were 2 of them. Not that the top one's working yet. We need one of those. Let's go get some more things. It's so dark, I can't see a thing. Okay. Does it really need an entire... I'm not believing this. This isn't going to consume all that. We've got 7 of these. 7 of these is going to be creating 7 cells per second. I'm thinking, okay. And this is going to be consuming 2 per second. So we need actually like several of these. Yep. Which means we need a lot more factories. I think I probably just will do well... No, I like that. Let's, we need more iron. We need more everything. That's always the problem. Insufficient things. Why are these not producing anymore? Not enough carbon dioxide because we ran out of coal. For now, let's just put this in a box. And it's barely half working because we have insufficient all the things. You got a decent backup of copper plate. That will last for a bit. Yeah, I really would love to switch over to fast inserters, but because so much of our production right now, all of this, all of that, is limited by the inserters, not by the actual recipe time. Well, actually, it's more limited by power at the moment, but long term, we want fast inserters everywhere, but they're so expensive. They need like 2 different new metals, so I think we're going to not deal with that yet. We'll just have to make do with these inserters for a lot longer than we would otherwise. Yeah, this has no time to charge at all. That's why we're running out of power at the end of the day. You know, this factory isn't doing anything. Let's just steal it. Neither are all these. These are all kind of not doing anything. No point in just leaving them sitting around when they could be contributing to the rebuilding of our base. And we don't really need 2 of these. It's nighttime, we have no power at all. Yeah, our power consumption is just too high. I think we need to drop another electrolyzer until we get better wood production. I mean, we're not getting extra slag, so it doesn't really matter that we have electrolyzer going. What were we doing? We were going to grab all this coal. These producing again yet? No. These are. Okay, very slowly these will start picking up. Why isn't this working? It is just okay. That's one's going. This will all pay off. I'm absolutely convinced it'll all pay off. It just will take some time. Yeah, pipes definitely bias right. Because it came down this way and those are the ones working. That's a weird pollution factor, 1.02857. What on earth is that? 1.07143. I'm sure they're doing some sort of ratio based on the energy consumption and drain, and the drain is higher probably. Ah, I see. That's why we're having so much trouble. The energy drain must be higher for this mod than the base game. What's an inserter? Its drain is 400 watts. That's not bad. But still, given the number of inserters we have to sit here doing nothing, that definitely is adding to our problems. But I don't want to worry about power. I mean, the idea, I don't want to end up being super efficient about power usage and end up not being able to expand because we are freaking out over proper power. We need more inserters, as per usual. Now we're back to needing... No, we're actually... We don't have... We ran out of the wood. Well, we got lots of wood going down here. This burns through coal. I didn't realize that. Because of how many of these we have going. I think it'll be fine though. I think it'll all balance out in time. We just need to give it time to get going. Why is this not going mineralized water? Right. I forgot about that. We don't have another one of those. We need to make another one of those. A liquefier. Needs iron. Needs so much iron. Let's, there we go. Dare we do an underground? I'm trying to think how we get these blocks out. I try to scoot between them. Go around like this, I guess. That might be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, these still have some coal, but wow, that's a lot of coal consumption. Okay, let's get this going again. Oh yeah, this needs water. That's why we had water over here at one point. Never mind. Let's Did we use up our tool? We did. Let's wait for some iron and then get a better one. Yeah, no power, no power. I know. There's all these bad things going on. It shouldn't need a lot of mineralized water. Like, this should mostly supply the mineralized water we need. Unless it's not working. Looks like it's working. Ah, we're out of sulfur there. Well, that's no problem. There. Yeah, that really slowed down our plate production for a while, but that's annoying. It's such a delicate balance. It's so delicate. You have to just barely keep everything going. How is this doing? Okay, this has plenty of coal for a little bit, which means that this coal we could put in here and get some power going. What is this? This isn't sort of... okay. Yeah, our algae farm is actually using up quite a bit of power. I didn't realize it would. What's the lingering thing here? What's the problem? This is working, this is working, this is not working for lack of mineralized water. I really need a bit more iron. Just a bit more iron. Okay, this is slowly filling up. It's not in full swing, so I don't know like if our production ratios are working. Why not? Mineral water. We fixed that, right? Just make a bunch real quick so we can see how this works under full load. Maybe I need 2 of these even. But okay, I know we're not doing that well. This is still quite a challenge, but I'm looking at the southern part of my factory, and it just makes me feel so much happier than the top part, which was before this top part looked like my entire factory looked like this top part. It was all ad hoc and messy. And this isn't good yet. It's not working, but it's in a structure that I approve of. If that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to take a break right there. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Factorio Sea Block.